On June 7, 2025, a tragedy unfolded in the heart of Nairobi that would ignite fury across Kenya. Albert Ojwang, a 31-year-old teacher and blogger, died in a cell at Central Police Station. What began as an arrest over a social media post ended in allegations of police brutality, a cover-up, and orders from the highest ranks. This is the story of a nation demanding justice. Police Constable James Mukhwana, the cell sentry on June 7, 2025, provided a shocking statement to IPOA, obtained exclusively. Mukhwana claims he was summoned to the office of OCS Samson Talam and his deputy Samuel Nganga during his shift. He was told, quote, "There is a directive from Deputy Inspector General Lagat. DCI is bringing someone at 8 p.m. Go to the cell, pick prisoners, and sort him out a bit." When Mukhwana asked, "What if things go wrong?" he was assured, "Don't worry, you are a junior officer. You can't disobey a senior order, or you will be in trouble." Mukhwana's confession would unravel a chilling chain of events. At 9 p.m. on June 7th, a black Subaru arrived at Central Police Station carrying a handcuffed Albert Ojwang. By 9:20 p.m., he was booked. Shortly after, in a cell near the toilets, the assault began. Mukhwana alleges 4 officers, Collins Ireri, Jill Amiton, Brian Mwaniki, and Eric Ndambuki, now arrested, brutally beat Ojwang. Hearing screams, Mukhwana and Officer Kimani rushed to intervene, finding Ojwang bleeding from the mouth, slumped against the wall, barely conscious. At 10 p.m., Mukhwana instructed Deputy OCS Nganga to rush Ojwang to Mbagathi Hospital. A medical report confirmed Ojwang arrived dead, with visible bruises, head swelling, and blood oozing from his mouth and eyes. In his final statement, Mukhwana said, quote, "Ojwang didn't deserve to die. It was just to discipline him. An order from OCS Talam, who got it from Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat. My condolences to the family. May God comfort them." Albert Ojwang was a former teacher from Homa Bay County, known for his bold online posts under the username Pixel Pioneer. On platforms like X, he criticized corruption and police misconduct, echoing the frustrations of many young Kenyans. His posts targeting Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat, alleging corruption, would cost him his life. On June 7th in the afternoon, DCI officers arrived at Ojwang's home in Mukhwana, Homa Bay, over 400 kilometers from Nairobi. They arrested him for false and malicious publications, following a complaint for Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat. Ojwang was driven overnight to Nairobi's Central Police Station, booked at 9:20 p.m. and placed in a cell. His father, Maisha received a chilling call from his son that night, unaware it would be their last. Mukhwana's statement alleges that OCS Samson Talam confirmed Ojwang was the suspect to be disciplined, acting on orders from Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat. This directive set the stage for a brutal act, implicating high-ranking officers in a case that would shock the nation. IPOA uncovered evidence of a cover-up. The station's CCTV system was tampered with, the DVR power cable disconnected, and storage disks reformatted hours before Ojwang's death was reported. A technician allegedly paid only 3,000 shillings was arrested for disabling the surveillance. Initial police claims that Ojwang died from a self-inflicted injuries were debunked by a post-mortem showing blunt force trauma, neck compression, and widespread bruising. Ojwang's death sparked a nationwide protest. On June 12, hundreds marched in Nairobi's central business district, demanding justice and the resignation of DIG Eliud Lagat. Police fired tear gas and vehicles were set ablaze as anger boiled over. President William Ruto promised to protect citizens from rogue officers, but rights groups note 20 custodial deaths in the past 4 months alone, fueling distrust.
Bwana Lagat, wewe ni mzazi, umezaa. Sijui kama una watoto wangapi. Kiswahili kinasema ajuae uchungu wa mtoto ni mzazi. Laiti kama huyu mtoto ambaye ameuawa kinyama akiteseka kwa madhara ya maumivu na majeraha bila kupata msaada wa kusaidiwa, angekuwa mtoto wako. Ikiwa Wakenya pia wananisikia, huyu Bwana Lagat angewekwa ndani, aingizwe ndani korokoroni, kama vile nasikia wale wenzake maafisa wa polisi walivyoingizwa ndani korokoroni, kwa sababu nchi yetu ya Kenya ni nchi ambayo inaongozwa na sheria. Hakuna ambaye yuko juu ya sheria.
On June 11th, Mukhwana was summoned by IPOA. Initially, he gave a false statement, believing his seniors would protect him. But on June 12th, tormented by guilt, he returned voluntarily, confessing the truth. He was arrested and held at Capitol Hill Police Station, facing murder charges alongside OCS Samson Talam and others. IPOA is seeking to detain Mukhwana for 21 days, granted, to complete investigations, with more arrests expected.
And I can confirm, Honorable Speaker, without any fear of contradiction, that from Homa Bay, the suspect was driven straight to Central Police Station and nowhere else. And for this, we can technically confirm even the movement of the Subaru vehicle by using the GPS system. It has further been confirmed that before the booking, the report office personnel called the OCS.
As Kenya awaits justice, Albert Ojwang's death has become a symbol of the fight against police impunity. Will those responsible be held accountable? Only time will tell. What do you think? Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushebi Jr.